One Arizona congressman is pushing for the preservation of Native American land along the Gila River. Cronkite News reporter Sara Lichterman was at the Intertribal Council of Arizona, where leaders were giving their support.
Cultural resources, vital. Cultural and historic preservation, vital.
Democratic Congressman Raúl Grijalva reintroduced a bill that aims to designate the Great Bend of the Gila as a national monument.
Not just for Native people, but for America.
The Great Bend was home to at least 13 tribes throughout the Southwest. Those 13 were represented at the meeting. Tribal representatives took turns explaining the cultural importance of the land and how it helps pass the history of their people to future generations.
There are stories there. There are stories of ways of life, stories of survival, stories of many incidents that may have happened throughout that time. And you're not going to get that in a classroom setting.
Aaron Wright, a preservation specialist with Archaeology Southwest, says making the land a national monument doesn't mean it's inaccessible.
There's a lot of misinformation about national monuments, and one of probably the biggest misinformation is the idea that this place will be closed to people.
In the past, groups like Americans for Prosperity Arizona have opposed designating lands as national monuments because they thought it restricted access to those areas. A QUECHAN tribe representative asserts he and his people share strong convictions over the preservation of their land.
We're never going to give up on anything, especially trying to protect our land, because once you destroy something, it's gone. And when it's gone, you can't replace it.
A matter of months, when the congressional session ends, will determine whether or not the legislation will pass. In Phoenix, Sara Lichterman, Cronkite News.